This is the last review for the performance of home markets for Johnson County, Parker County, Ellis County, and Wise County of North Texas. Today is December 8th, so this is going to be our last review in 2024. Let's take a look, just a big snapshot of how the counties behaved during the last year. We're looking at the median sale prices, and what we're observing that if we point our cursor to the November performance for 2023, which is exactly 1 year ago. We see that 1 year ago, Johnson County average home price for residential single family 3 to 4 bedroom resale home was $320K, Parker County $425K, Ellis County $382K, and Wise County $354K. What we see is if we take a look at today's prices or the November prices for the November 2024, then year over year prices were like this: $339 for Johnson County, which is a $19,000 increase, not bad. Parker County is $472, which is actually a $43,000 increase for a median sale price in Parker County. Ellis County is at $380, which is actually minus $2,000 from where it started 1 year ago. And then Wise County is at $364, which is a $16K increase over the, actually $10K increase, my apologies, $10,000 increase over the November last year. Among those counties, obviously the absolute winner in terms of price appreciation is Parker County, followed by Johnson County, followed by Wise County, and then Ellis County severely underperformed, at the very least, according to the data that we have. So if you're planning to flip homes in those counties, then Parker County is the first suspect, would be the most obvious suspect for flipping, because you can enjoy the natural price appreciation. So Parker and Johnson County would be the safest places to go for flips, followed by Wise, and then I would be very cautious doing flips in Ellis County. Next, let's take a look at our month supply. How saturated is the market? As we can see, the market saturation is the highest it's been in the last 5 years at the very least, and to my knowledge, it's probably the highest it's been in the last 10 years, to be honest. But what we can see is that the market saturation reached its peak in around August, September, and since then it has been declining, which is not surprising, as many people realize that if they're not going to sell during the summer months, they're probably going to wait until next summer. So you might see the same homes back on the market again after a 1 year break. But do be aware that we do have a pretty good reduction in the number of homes that are saturating the market. As a result, there's fewer homes competing for the buyer's attention, which means that if you're one of the homes that are still in the market and you're still competing, then the buyers have fewer homes to choose from, and hopefully your home will shine. As far as the demand, let's look at our closed sales, which indicates the buyer demand. And we can see that over the last 4 years, we have 4 different graphs in here. We're seeing a very similar pattern, similar year after year. As you can see, these 2 years look almost like twins to some extent. Therefore, we can predict that whatever happened last year has a very good chance of occurring in the next year, since the 2 years appear to be very similar in their performance. And what we can see is that at the end of the last year, we also had a precipitous drop in the buyer participation in the market. People were just not buying homes during the holidays. And then immediately after January, we see a large jump for all counties except Wise County. Wise County had a smaller jump than, let's just say, the rest of the properties, but given that there are fewer homes for sale in Wise County, that's kind of expected. But nevertheless, what we can expect is that right now the demand for homes or number of closed sales is diminishing. It has been really dropping since July and August. I'm so sorry, been really dropping since July and August. Right here, I was showing you the wrong year. But what we can expect is that we can expect that in in 2025, we're probably going to see at least some jump in the buyer participation starting in January. Let's take a look at our days in the market. Right now, we're not seeing as crazy days in the market as we saw, let's just say, in 2024, but we're still up there as far as days in the market are concerned, especially Parker County. Parker County seems to be experiencing extremely high days in the market, at least compared to other counties around that area. And we can see that the longest days in the market are in Parker County, and the shortest days in the market are in Johnson County. And then last but not least, our percentage of the original price, which means by how much do the home sellers need to reduce their prices in order to finally close on the in order to finally sign a purchase contract. So if we look at 100%, 100% is what the sellers initially tried to receive for the property. And we can see that for all counties, Johnson, Parker, Ellis, and Wise, we do not see any counties right now receiving 100% of the purchase price or the asking price on average. Doesn't mean that nobody will receive their asking price, I just say on average. And also we can see that right now, the sellers in Johnson and Parker County, Ellis County, and Wise County can expect price reductions by about between 4 and 7% of their intended sale price in order to secure a sale. What that means for you, if you're flipping homes, that means that most likely when you're doing your ARV calculations, you need to take into account that whatever you're thinking about your ARV, you might need to take off an additional 4 to 7% from your ARV in order to secure yourself against stiff competition from those homes that are reducing prices by large price cuts. This way you stay competitive. So when you're calculating your maximum allowable offer, just take the ARV minus repairs minus an extra 3 to 5%. In this way, even if other homes, if you sell at your full price, that's great. But if you have to sell at a discounted price and cut your prices, you still have a room to do so. That is, but from the standpoint of sale price, what can we expect from these counties on the sale price side? Let's take a look at what happened in January of last year. We can see that in January of last year, so this is our January performance, Parker County was actually going up, which means right before the holidays, Parker County experienced a sharp increase in prices in buyer behavior. But also we can see that most other counties continue to tread water, unfortunately, until about May. And the peak for almost all counties was in May and June. So unless you are in Parker County, do not expect sharp price increases right after January, and expect kind of treading water type of behavior for a few months until summer. Just a word of caution. All right, thank you so much. My name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. I work for Keller Williams Central in Dallas. If you have any questions about any specific zip codes, or if you would like to analyze the maximum allowable offer and ARV, after repair value, for any specific property, let me know and I might be able to help. Thank you so much. My contact information will be at the bottom of the description below. See you in the next video.